George Kilpatrick Inspiration for the Nation, celebrating people we feel good about. Good Time Gang is somebody we feel good about. James Jordan is the president of the Good Time Gang in Syracuse, better known for their perennial event, the Seersucker Cigars and Sundresses event. But they want you to know that it's a little bit more than that, Jay. Good to see you, brother.
Good to see you too, George. And just
South
have
Fraternity Incorporated. Make sure.
Yes, indeed, absolutely. We have to throw in the Omega on here as well. The wrong side this way. I can throw it on this side.
There you go.
Some Omega as well. But I do have to correct you a little bit. My title is Deputy Mayor in the organization.
Deputy Mayor. Why make you the president?
It's the same. It's almost the same thing. We just have different names, almost like in a fraternity we have bosses.
Yes.
So
all right, Deputy Mayor.
It's the same thing. Absolutely, absolutely. So how's it going today?
It's going good, man, because I'm talking to you, bruh.
There we go. So I'm just happy to see you smiling. I know you had some surgery, and I'm just happy to see you good and ready to go now.
Man, I'm putting up a good front. Let me tell you that. what they say around the way, your boy is fronting big time.
Yeah, there we go.
I've got to say, I'm making good progress, and things are progressing very well as I navigate through this recovery.
Yes, absolutely. Well, you're doing a good job faking it until you make it back, so it's real good. But thanks for having me. I appreciate it. And I definitely wanted to just get on and talk a little bit about our organization, what we're doing for the community, what our goals are, some of the impact we've made so far, and then some of the things we just want to continue to keep doing. And also thank all of our supporters for coming out and supporting our events. So with that being...
And let's talk about yesterday. Yesterday, you had the big golf tournament.
Yes.
And talk about the purpose of that event.
So the golf tournament is one of our signature events as well. I know most people think about our Seersucker and Sundress, but our golf tournament is very huge and very large, and it brings people that look like us together, and we go out and we play. And it's not just only us, but it also gives us another venue to get together. And this year we changed up a little bit. We were doing a lot of things at Drummond's, but we changed up a little bit and did it Rolls Royce. The golf club there, and it was a great turnout. The weather turned out fantastic, and we had a good time. Those proceeds, some of those proceeds, we're giving us some of those proceeds to the Snug organization. And that's one thing we do after our events. We try to make sure we sponsor an organization that we can do some meaningful things to, and who are doing good works in our community.
And for those that don't know, Snug, of course, is an organization in the community that is set up to reduce gun violence.
Absolutely.
In our community. And these are individuals on the ground, in the community, credible messengers doing that work.
Absolutely. And so I know everybody thinks of us as the Good Time Gang who parties, and yes, we do that. Who smoke cigars, yes, we do that. Who just really just gets along and throws great parties, yes, we do that as well. But we're also in the community. I mean, we really are trying to make sure we put a footprint, bring a different perspectives to Syracuse that they might not have seen before. We are very proud of the members that we have now, and members that are now on city council, who are in the head of school districts, who are doing great things, are members of our organization. And we're going to keep pushing. And one of the things that we really realize in this organization and all organizations, it's almost like the lifeline. You have to have new blood continuously to come in so your organization can strive. You don't get too old, you don't die off, and your members just don't fade away. And as long as you keep that youthful enthusiasm, they help us a lot, help move the organization forward, because one, they give us a different perspective. So where, we used to do paper flyers and go around and hand things to people and things of that nature. No. We have social media. We can hit things that way. When we talk about doing other events, they bring that enthusiasm and energy. So now we're giving the younger individuals opportunities to lead some of our charges and move forward. And we're really excited about that.
What do you say is the benefit of being a member of this organization, and why, as you pointed out, you've got members who are now in leadership positions in various levels of government and in community?
Well, two things. One, I think we attract various people when they see the works that we do. One of the benefits is organically. Let's make sure, because it's not like we're not looking for people to join us so that they can get lit. That's not what we're trying to do. What we do is, as you are a member of the organization, and we sit down and we have conversation, and we do a lot of laughing and joking, but we get serious sometimes too, a lot of times. And when we're having those kinds of conversations and dialogues, and people start talking about their career paths, and we start asking them what they want to do in life, and they start giving their understanding, or telling us so we can understand what their goals are, then we can help promote that. I mean, we have a lot of individuals now who have benefited from being in the organization. I remember when Cole King first came around, and and I laugh about it because one thing, I met Cole at Anthony Davis's house, who was the superintendent of the school district now, at his house, and we had a conversation. And based on our conversation, he was looking for some mentorship and some guidance. And I hazed him a little bit. I told him, I gave him my number, and he called me, and then 3 or 4, maybe 5 times, I pushed him off and pushed him off and pushed him off. And the reason I did that is because my time is valuable. And I want to make sure if we're going to help somebody or do something with somebody, they really want to be helped. And Cole stayed strong, steadfast, and he made sure he kept being consistent and persistent. And once we hooked up and he came down to the lounge and we talked and we moved forward, the rest is history. And he's one of our good young stalwart brothers that I'm very proud of today. And I'm just glad he hung around and didn't just get this.
Hey, I'm laughing because it sounds like another process, but that's what it sounds like another process, but we're not gonna do that right now.
Right. Yeah. So it's been very interesting. And one thing I do have to say, and one person I can never leave out when I talk about the Good Time Gang, is my assistant deputy mayor. We call him the ADM, and that's Joseph Bryant. And Joseph and I, just to think about relationships and how things just happen on happenstance. Joseph and I met probably in 2006, 2007, and that's when I still had before I sold my business. And he cold called me, and it was interesting that he cold called me, and he left me like this 20-minute message. And when I got back to the office and I heard the message, I just started laughing because I said, whoever this guy is, he's leaving me this kind of message. And it made a lot of sense. So I called him. And once we got together and we talked, and, I tried to be a big brother to Joe. And he's been outstanding. And just to see his matriculation and maturation from those early days to where he is now. And he's now one of the stalwarts in our community. He's the guy, the go-to guy now. I'm almost saying, if you need it, call Joe. If he doesn't have the answer, he knows who does. So
he really does.
I'm happy to have him a part of me as a part of that group as well too. And we can go down the list, and you can talk about, like I said, Anthony Davis. You could talk about Dwayne Owens. We could talk about Chris Montgomery. We can talk about Tamika Barrett. I mean, we can go down the list on and on and on of individuals who are part of this group. And we just want to just keep moving, just keep bringing good times to Syracuse, but also help the community move forward in whatever manner that we can.
So what's next for the GTG, and what do you want, what at the end of the day do you want people to know about what this organization is trying to do and what it means to the community? And one of the things that I think of is the diversity and the inclusiveness of the organization. Very rarely, well, I don't want to say very rarely, but I'm thinking about people of all ages, gender identity. I mean, all of those things that are important for a community seem to be represented in the organization.
Yeah, it's interesting. We have members that are like 25 to members who are 66, 65, 66. I think it's the oldest member. And we laugh and joke with them too. That's Willis Knight. And he's not quite 65. I don't want to throw that out on Willis. But Willis is our oldest member. And Bernard McMillan, and Derek Carr and T. Brown. Those are some of the big ones. But we also have diversity in the women. We now have 6 women who are part of our organization. We are 60 strong now. Out of the 60, we probably have 40 very active members. And we are very inclusive. What we are, though, is a private membership club. It
Okay.
started out with so let me just tell you how it started. It started with just buffoonery and just shenanigans and smoking cigars. That's what it was.
Right.
And after a year or two, we started realizing even we could continue to do that, but it's a need in the community. It's a space where first, to show that we as African Americans can have events that are very upscale, that are for all ages and groups. And we love to have everyone dress up and come out and show out. And it's going to be a safe environment.
Yeah.
It's not going to be a safe environment. You're going to have a very good time. And at the end of the day, my motto is we want to give the peoples what they want.
Give the peoples, what you say, got to give the peoples.
Got to give the peoples with an S on it, what they want.
What they want.
And at the end of the day, we just want to just keep saying, we want to keep our foothold on this. We have individuals who are individually aspiring and doing great things in the community. And it just so happens a lot of those individuals are a part of our organization, and we keep moving forward.
Good Time Gang, GTG. Check them out. How do they get a hold of that? If they're interested in becoming a member, or how is it invitation only? Like, how does it work?
So if they are interested, just usually you'll see one of us with one of these shirts on, a Good Time Gang. We've gotten a little creative, and I had the opportunity to design our own chapter logo as well too. This is the international. This one too. This
okay.
Side. Okay. Yeah. This side. This is the international logo. But I also have a logo that we have that Syracuse probably is more familiar with the brand. But I'll give you my number. It's area code 315-744-4735. Reach out to me. Then we'll get the process rolling. Just one thing I have to tell you too, just as we talk about this too, we have a brunch tomorrow, Sunday, the brunch from 2:30 to 6.
Today.
Yeah, it is today. Yeah, today. It's at Evan Waters. 11 Waters. 11 Waters downtown. The Marriott, the outside patio. We'll have inside and outside. Tickets have been on sale for the last 3 weeks. They're online. Get a ticket. Come on out. Have a good time. Party with GTG, because we're going to give the peoples what they want.
So that's a brunch today at 11 Waters. That's right downtown.
Yes.
Downtown Syracuse Hotel Marriott.
Yes.
And also, when is the Seersuckers?
Save the date. That's why I kept saying save the date. The weekend of August the 18th. That weekend is the Seersuckers, Cigar, and Sundress.
Okay.
We're going to give it to you now. We're working on a couple of different things right now, so just save the date, and we'll be promoting that very very soon. Right after this event is over, the golf tournament. Now that that's over, we're going to start promoting that more.
August 18th.
And always remember, save the day after Thanksgiving is Black Friday.
Black Friday. And where will the Seersuckers event be?
I will do that promotion in a few weeks to come. And we might have something a little different for you this year.
Jay Jordan is the deputy mayor of the GTG, Good Time Gang of Syracuse, giving the peoples what they want on Inspiration for the Nation. All right.
Yes.
Take care, man.
All right, George, you have a great day, and I truly appreciate what you're doing, and it's been an uplift to our community. Keep on, my brother. I know it's going to pop, and it's going to be syndicated all across the country very soon.
I appreciate you, brother, and I received that.
Yes,
Inspiration for the Nation.